Good morning, Taurus. Now, I have to apologise. I've woken up absolutely full of a cold. So I am going to be a little bit sniffly, a little bit sneezy. So apologies in advance. Um, the two intuitive songs I got through for you were Just the Same by Charlotte Lawrence, which you actually got in your last reading. I woke up middle of the night, no reason. That song was in my head. I hadn't watched your reading again at that point. I hadn't gone back and looked at the songs. Wasn't even particularly thinking about like who I was reading for. So there was no kind of prompt that made me think like that made me pick up on that song again. It just came through by itself. So funny that you've got that song twice. So that may be quite strongly still your story. Um, it's really being quite hopelessly in love with somebody, but sort of hating, like is it a love hate connection of um I love you, I hate you, kind of, yeah, equal amounts. Um, the other intuitive song that I got through for you this morning, as I was just starting to set up the cards, it just again just came out of nowhere, popped into my head. Was Special by Garbage. I thought you were special. I thought you should know. So I don't know, maybe some kind of breakup here that's quite painful. I am picking up on a general sense of like almost like dull pain for you, Taurus. If that's not your story, that's fine. Just leave it. It's for somebody. Um, but the energy does feel like almost like sad nostalgia is what I'm kind of getting. Um, I I saw so many things. I got so many downloads through the night, but I was so tired and I didn't remember them all or write them all down. There was something that looked like I had a dream that was something like I was dealing with this substance that was a little bit like venom, the Spider-Man substance, and it's kind of the way that moves, it can kind of like, it's a liquid, it can kind of move on its own. It was doing this, but it was like the strands were rainbow colored. It was like a rainbow colored venom. So I don't know, maybe I'm just seeing 222 on the clock, so maybe that means something to somebody. It was like somebody might be making slime. If you've got children or something at home, you may be making your own slime. You may be doing something for science, perhaps, where you're doing experiments with strange liquids. They're showing me as well, when people do the experiment with a speakerphone. You get a speakerphone, you put it down, and you put a liquid on it. I mean, don't do it the way I'm telling you to do it. Go and look it up how to do it properly and safely. It's just my visual that I'm seeing, and you can put the music on it, and the vibrations make the liquid move. Right, okay, I think I've got it. So it's something to do with vibrations, which has been coming through for me and a few other tarot card readers for a while. And the liquid in your body, perhaps. Perhaps some of you just need to dance or listen to like trance music, or I don't know, something something like this, something to do with like vibrations and the effect of vibrations on your body. And like it was rainbow colored. It wasn't like toxic and black like venom, right? It was rainbow and healing. So interesting. I saw a spider on somebody's left arm, so I'll just put my arm in front of the camera to show you. It was about here on the forearm, and the spider ran across like this, and it was probably about the size of my thumbnail, so like that. So I don't know if that's happened to you, then that's a strong indicator. I mean, recently, this is not going to be like something that happened a long time ago, unless it had like a significant effect on you. This might be in the last few days, or it might be something that is about to happen to you. Sorry if you're scared of spiders. I don't want to freak anyone out. It's probably just one person. Um, I'm so sorry about my sniffles. Again, I'm getting that sad energy, so it might be that you're crying and sniffling a little bit. Randomized on Spotify for you, I've got Echo Beach by Martha and the Muffins. Perhaps you've been eating muffins. I don't know. Perhaps somebody's name is Martha. Echo Beach, echoes, echoes. So echoes to me is talking about that nostalgia again, memories of the past. I feel like perhaps some of you are nostalgic about being able to go on to a certain place on holiday. Perhaps thinking, okay, when lockdown ends, when travel restrictions are lifted, I am going back to that beach because I had a great time there. And perhaps you had a great time with a certain someone, and they perhaps, yeah, definitely a sense of nostalgic love coming through with this. You also got Atomic by Sleeper. Oh, sorry, I wanted to. I'm just going to pause a second. Sorry. Oh, I've been in lockdown, so I don't know where this cold has come from. My children are going to school, so they're still bringing things back to me. From Echo Beach, sorry. My job is very boring. The only thing that helps me pass the time away is knowing I'll be back at Echo Beach someday. And I also saw a card that indicated goals. I think it was the arrow card from this deck as I was shuffling. So it's like that's your goal. It's like that's what's getting you through is knowing that one day you'll be able to go back to a certain place that you've been to before, perhaps a vacation spot or somewhere that means something to you. They're showing me the beach in eternal sunshine of the spotless mind. So again, it's that sense of a connection from the past. And I was sort of thinking about that. I was thinking about like the sense of it being like a lost place, lost in time. And the song had far away in time. Far away in time. This place feels very far away in time. Like you have to wait a long time before you can get there, or it was a long time ago in the past, or it feels that way. And the elephant card came out of this deck, and that actually indicates a long journey. So as I was thinking that, the long journey card came out. It was like confirmation. So that came through very, very strongly. I got Atomic by Sleeper. I am picking up on this kind of 70s vibe. I don't know what that means. Perhaps some of you were born in the 70s. Perhaps you just really like 70s style. The word atomic, I'm picking up the 70s from a few different sources that I've encountered this morning. But atomic, I actually saw the atom symbol, you know, like the atom with the rings around it, and the electrons and protons. I'm trying to remember my high school physics. Somebody may be really, really into physics. Somebody may have a job that involves physics or some of the sciences, something quite... perhaps quite technical. Physics. I also picked on, because Atomic was originally sung by Blondie. I thought maybe somebody has that kind of like beach blonde hair with Echo Beach and Blondie. Beach blonde hair. Also in that song is Your Hair is Beautiful. So you may have really liked this person's hair from the past. Or perhaps that's just the universe confirming for you. If you've done your hair really nicely this morning, you've kind of got those beach blonde waves. This is the universe saying, your hair's beautiful. You got it spot on today, Taurus. Then I didn't intend to get another song for you, but it kind of ran on. And you got Feel the Pain by Dinosaur Jr. I feel the pain of everyone and then I feel nothing. Now I feel like that's out of a film, but I don't know which film it's from. I feel the pain of everyone and then I feel nothing. So it's like, it's almost like whatever this pain is for you, it's like you're picking up perhaps on the pain of people around you, and then it's like perhaps it gets too much and it kind of, you know, when you get past that point of caring where it's just too much and you have to shut down in order to protect yourself, in order to get things done, in order to be able to continue to function. You it's that you're either feeling all the pain or you kind of like shut it off and you're not feeling anything. So you may be numbing as well. And that's all the intuitive stuff that came through for you. So if nothing connected there, don't worry, it could still be your reading. I'll start to pull cards and we'll see what we get from that. It could be confirmation of what we've discussed. It could be something completely new. So we'll get into that in a moment and see what they have for us. Before I do that, I do want to get you a song from Spotify. Now, I'm on Discover Weekly, so this isn't my playlist. I have no idea what's going to come through. This is the song that came through yesterday for Aries. So, yeah, let's go for it. If I get an advert, I'll just pause until the advert's nearly over. Dig Me Out. Okay, by Sleater Kinney. Okay, well, I guess I will listen to that as I tune into the energies, and I'll have a bit of an idea of what that song is. Yeah, okay, that's your song, Taurus. So maybe you want to pause and go and look up that song and listen to it too. See if it has any special meaning, if it prompts any memories or anything like that for you. If the lyrics mean something, if the music gives a certain vibe to you. There's going to be something in that song for you, I think. Okay, back with you in a moment. All right, all tuned in. I listened to that song. It was very loud for a morning when I woke up not feeling well. So I don't know, maybe that's just your kind of inner spirit being quite frustrated and stuck and wanting to get out and do what you want to do, but stuck doing kind of mundane things, or I don't know, perhaps somebody's just been playing really loud music around you and it's driving you nuts. Okay, let's go. Energy, please, for Taurus. Energy, please, for Taurus. The dragon, no way. Did I say? No, I don't even think I said. And the cobra in the bottom there as well. Right, it's in my notes just to kind of prove it. Sorry about my messy notes. Where's it gone? There, dragon ×2. The dragon card has already been out twice. While I was excuse me, while I was setting up the reading, the dragon card is determined to come out for you right now, and the snake card. I think this could very well be your energy, actually, Taurus. Either you have your eyes on a snake, you're watching somebody, watching their every move, keeping an eye on them, you know what they're up to. It's kind of like, this feels like a much older and wiser energy. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be, old as in age, but it's somebody who's spiritually very, very mature. They've kind of got that old soul. Somebody who's quite wise, very, very patient for me today. It's very much watching energy, keeping an eye on. Okay, I've just got something else, which is okay. You may have already picked up on it, but lewd, like the two cards together, lewd. Yeah, it really feels like this kind of watching, waiting energy. I was just moving so swiftly on from that. Um, Keeping an eye on this cobra character. So this cobra character to me is perhaps this is more of a feminine energy. This is more of a masculine energy. But the cobra to me is somebody who's kind of they're up to something. They've got their eyes fixed on something. It's like watching me watching you, or somebody's watching somebody, and somebody's got an eye on that person to see kind of what they're going to do with this situation. The cobra is very, very passionate, very fired up, very intense, very focused. It's almost like a hypnotic energy of obsessive energy I get from this cobra, and it's almost usually like some kind of sexual obsession or a very heated obsession. So I feel like somebody here in this situation is perhaps being quite obsessive about something, very, very, again, like there's kind of this quite heated, passionate sexual energy behind that. The dragon is much cooler. They are cold-blooded. I mean, snakes are cold-blooded as well, but it's just the way it's coming through for me today. But if you look at the kind of colours of the cards as well, this is kind of indicating this to me. So the dragon is it's almost like it could be like this is a teenage son, wanting to go out, have a good time, kind of like if they're going out partying, they've kind of got one thing on the mind. Do you see what I mean? And this is the mother or grandmother, kind of watching them. It doesn't have to be male and female. You can switch it if you want to. It's just the way it's the energy that's coming through for me today. Everybody can act in any way at any point, so it's not like it's a fixed thing. Just want to kind of make that clear. But this is kind of like more motherly figure, like a parent, guardian, sort of keeping an eye on them, like, okay, I know how you're feeling. I know what your kind of intentions are here. I'm just going to have this kind of supervisor eye on you to just make sure that you're not getting yourself into too much trouble, or that you're not causing too much trouble. It's very much like a guardian energy that's coming through with this dragon card today. And as I say, it's come out 3 times for you now, twice in the pre-shuffle as I was setting up, and now as well. So dragon energy, huge in your reading today. Let's pop the snake away. Sorry again, so sniffly, I'm gonna have to pause. There we go, I've got a jumper on now. Trying to warm up a little bit, take care of myself. I've got some orange juice. Oh, I just want to get better. Right, okay, this dragon card, I'm sorry as well, you don't want to hear me sniffling throughout your reading, so big apologies. I get excited when I see this dragon card in a reading, because it's probably one of the strongest energies in that deck. It's you're dealing with something serious here, or you may be very, very serious, Taurus. It's a spirit card. You can see by the symbol here. It indicates almost like guardian spirit energy. You may have like a guardian spirit around you. Again, take anything you want from this reading. If it's not your thing, you can just leave it for somebody else. But it's almost like this protective universal energy around you at the moment. It could be somebody in your life who is acting in this energy or influenced by this energy. It could be you. It could be that you literally have an ancestor, a parental figure watching over you, maybe not even direct, it could be, you know, generations back. This kind of definite like guardian spirit energy in whatever form that may take. Now, it's never come through for me like this before, and I kind of didn't want to mention it. It's a bit lewd, so, you know, if you, I don't want to kind of be a bit gross with this. It is a bit gross, but it's coming through for a reason, so I feel like I have to say what I get. So it does look a bit like female genitalia, right? And there's an eye in there. I'm getting something from this, and it's almost like there's an... Now, female, it's coming through weird. It is weird. Hold my hands up. It's just the way it's coming through. Never had it like this before. God, no, everything's awful. I'm seeing it as one of the egg cards from that deck. Okay, that makes sense. Sorry, just to pull this back. I wonder if I can find one of the egg cards, particularly the golden egg card, just to kind of demonstrate how I'm seeing this. Again, it's really feeling like a guardian spirit energy, and a very like maternal guardian spirit energy. Why am I not finding the golden egg card? Perhaps they don't want me to show it. There we are. Okay, and this is another spirit card. So it's almost like, now hypothetically, I'm using metaphor quite a lot here. It's almost like there's this golden opportunity, this egg, this something with potential, right, that is being birthed into the world by this guardian spirit energy for you. Now, it doesn't have to be a literal egg, right? But it could be like an opportunity, some kind of something with potential, and it's yeah, this is kind of like the mother spirit guarding whatever this potential thing is for you. But there's this snake which we really have to worry about, because sometimes snakes do like eggs, they do eat eggs, and it's almost like it wants to come in and steal the egg. So there's an energy here of wanting to steal an opportunity. The fire ant card is there on the bottom as well. This to me indicates okay, I'm just gonna, I don't know. They're being very, very lewd today. Taurus, have you got a dirty mind today? But the fire ant card normally means to me there could be a bit of a fight coming, a bit of an argument coming. Could be that a load of people are going to jump on the bandwagon. It's almost like a under attack energy. So possibly you could be feeling under attack, that you've got some kind of opportunity coming your way. It's just on the verge of kind of being birthed into the world, but you are aware that there's going to be people who are jealous, I think, or that people are going to want what you've got. Okay, don't know why it had to come through like that, but that's the kind of day I'm having today, Taurus. So I feel like maybe that's the kind of day you're having. It's like I've just got to get through this energy. You know, I'll be back at Echo Beach one day. I just have to keep that goal in sight. I just need to keep moving forward, because I know I'm going to get there. I've got my goal. I know where I'm heading, and it's a struggle, and it's a bit shit. You know, things around you, it's like it's not great, but you know that you're going to get out of it. Because you've got that golden egg coming your way. Hello, Bess. You just want to come and say a quick hello. Are you interested in me today, or are you just gonna stand there in the middle of the reading just to make things a little bit more difficult for me and Taurus? Is that what's happening? Or are we gonna get to say hello? We're gonna get to say hello. Hello, Bessie. Okay. Hi, sweetie. She has managed to get some fleas, even though she's been treated for fleas. And she doesn't go out at the moment, she's managed to get them. So I think maybe if you see one or two, I'm so sorry. Again, just the things we have to deal with, hey. She's been treated. We're doing what we can. We'll get rid of them eventually, but I don't know. Sometimes things are sent to challenge us. Right, let's go. Card for Taurus, please. Okay, you've got two. Not behaving themselves today. Diamond, you'll be receiving a precious gift. Now, I've seen this card quite a few times as I was kind of figuring out how I wanted to do the readings. So you'll be receiving a precious gift. Doesn't necessarily mean a diamond. Gifts can come in many forms. Gifts can come in like in the form of opportunities or knowledge or spiritual wisdom. There's a lot of ways that there's a lot of different variations on wealth that this could be. But as I said, it's like something is being birthed into the world for you. Do you have to go up there? It really is. It's one of those days, Taurus. I don't know if it's one of those days for you as well. Anything that happens in the reading is part of the reading. So if I'm having one of those days, you probably are too. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. As I say, so I don't know, you could be this guardian spirit, guarding some kind of something special, protecting it for somebody else, protecting it for your child perhaps, or the universe is protecting something that's coming in for you. And we have the lobster card, financial pinch. So you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift, but you've also got financial pinch. So it could be that you're dealing with somebody, or you are having some money troubles at the moment, but the universe is coming in to kind of lend us a helping hand. Somebody's going to help somebody out of this situation. So it is looking actually like it's something to do with money, with wealth. The lobster card for me also is like in Friends, you're my lobster. It could indicate a love interest. Bess, what are you doing? She's such a trouble causer. I remember she was causing a lot of trouble in your last reading as well, because she was trying to dig through my makeup box, which she's never done before or since. So again, anything that happens in a reading probably means something to a reading. Oh, broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Financial pinch. Okay, so somebody is definitely having problems with finances here. Broken bridge. Broken bridge could also indicate a connection with somebody else that has become quite troubled, somebody that you've lost contact with, like burning bridges. It's a relationship has kind of broken apart, I think. It could be, again, in the past. I was getting that kind of past, like, dull ache of a lost relationship from the past that I was picking up on. Okay, can I get more, please, for Taurus? More for Taurus. Okay, here we go. Being a bit secretive about whatever this is. April. Okay, so somebody could be called April. Something could have happened in April. So April birthdays, what would that be? It would be, I'll work it out. It's you, Taurus. Perhaps your birthday's in April. It says Aries and Taurus birthdays are in April. So this could just mean something about your birthday. Perhaps somebody's planning something really special for your birthday in April, or perhaps you're connected with an Aries. Perhaps something happened around the time of your birthday, if your birthday's in April. April is significant somehow in this reading. So let's see what is with April. Arrow. See, I said I saw arrow. It's about goals, right? You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. So if you had some kind of question about a decision that you made in April or around April, perhaps you started a new job and you're questioning whether it's right for you, this could be saying that you are on the right path. Keep your eye on the goals. It could be something coming in for you. It could be that you'll receive the payoff in April, but April is significant in some way. Okay, it could be that you fell out with somebody in April, possibly. Okay, but I'm really feeling quite strongly it's some kind of decision that you made in April, some kind of choice you made. Maybe you're doubting whether it is the right choice. It could be a breakup, right? You broke up with somebody in April. You're getting a bit nostalgic about it. You're thinking, should I go back to them? Maybe you're feeling a bit of a financial pinch because you've left this relationship. But this is saying, no, where you were headed, the choices you made were correct. You were on the right path, is the way this is coming through. Obviously, use your intuition. It's a general reading. It's different people coming in here, so do use your intuition and your own gut instincts in a situation. Okay, can I get one more, please, for Taurus? Thank you. Older man, dealings or relationship with an older man. So there you go. Are you the older man? Normally, this indicates somebody who's older than you, or older man could be father, right? Grandfather. I was sort of picking up on that before, even though it was coming through as feminine energy. And work, achievement, success. So this could be actually somebody that you work with, somebody involved in your career, a boss, some kind of mentor, perhaps. We'll find out more about all these cards as we go. Hopefully it'll clear up who's who. I'm getting so achy. I'm really struggling today. Maybe you're just really having a bit of a bad day or a bit of a bad week, Taurus. I mean, maybe not. Maybe you're like, no, everything's great and rosy with me. It might be somebody around you who's having a bit of a tough time. Okay, so what have you got? Diamond, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Financial pinch. Unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Can you tell me more about Diamond, Lobster and Broken Bridge? Again, there's this secretive energy. This is a card about feeling quite burdened. It's the cross card. Again, you've got this the swans here, so again it could be something regarding a connection, a love interest. Sense of feeling very, very burdened, probably because of this financial pinch, probably because something didn't work out. It's really like having a heavy burden on your back. It also kind of tells you to keep the faith, persevere with this. Again, we'll pull more cards about this in a moment. What is this? The Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is a card. It's the Six of Clubs. It converts, if we're going to convert it to tarot, to the Six of Clubs, which is about it's success, reward and recognition. You could be feeling burdened by reward or recognition, or you could be working towards reward and recognition because of some heavy burden that you've accepted. 3 and 6 breaks into a 9. So a 9 tells me that you've been on a bit of a long journey with something, but you're nearing the finish line. You're getting close to completing your goals in this situation. So bob that there. Okay. So Arrow, you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. And April, can you tell me more about the Arrow and April, please? I think maybe you're not telling people how burdened you feel. Communication. Again, it was hiding in the deck. I had to fish it out. So these two cards tell me that you're being quite secretive about what you're up to or how you're feeling. Again, you've got this kind of flowers card on the bottom of the deck, which again indicates for some of you there is some kind of love situation here, some kind of relationship with somebody that you have a romantic interest with. It could be that you're hiding things from, if you do have a partner, you could be hiding things from them, not letting them know how much strain you're under. Just take it as it resonates. You've got another 9 here, 7 and 2, 9. Yeah, really reaching the end of some kind of difficult situation where you felt quite burdened, but you're on the right path. The letter tells me that either something is going to be communicated to you. It could be quite formal. It's a letter, it's not an email. It could come in form of an email, but it's just saying this. It's got this official stamp here, this seal. So it's some kind of quite official communication. Could be, they're telling me bank, so you could be getting some information from your bank, especially regarding financial matters. It could be that you've got some kind of investment, or you're looking to get an investor, or you could have asked somebody for financial support in some way, or somebody's asking you for financial support. Did that come through for you? It came through for somebody recently. There could be something that needs signing, some kind of contract that needs signing, or an agreement that needs signing. It's a card about communication though, so something being communicated to you, or you're communicating to somebody else, but you're on the right path. I'm noticing for some reason the sharpness of this quill and the sharpness of the arrow I'm not quite sure why I'm picking up on that, but I'll see if anything else comes out from that. Why do we have Ant, work achievements and success, and older man, dealings or relationship with an older man? Please can you give me more information on this older man? Who's the older man, please? Thank you. Oh, okay, taking a gamble here. You've got 3 9s in total, so this adds up to 9, this adds up to 9, there's a 9 on this card. 3 and 9 is 11. 11 breaks down to a 2, so it's about a partnership again. Definitely could be partnering up with somebody, perhaps in business, or you're getting an investor, perhaps asking a father figure for money, possibly. There's this sense of taking a bit of a gamble with this. It's a bit risky. You're hoping that your luck will pay off. It can be a card indicating luck, but we'll get a clarifier, find out more about this. Telling me snake eyes as well, which is interesting because we've got that cobra up there. So just be careful if you are entering into some business contract. Somebody may have hidden intentions. The eyes have it. I don't know why the eyes have it. It's coming through. Perhaps somebody is involved in like politics or something, or has an interest in politics. Perhaps there's something that needs to be voted on, like a board of directors or something like this. It needs to be voted on. But if you're taking a gamble, it is indicating that it's going to be successful here with this Ant card. Somebody could be called Anthony, I just got. Or you could be dealing with an aunt, but I think Anthony came through quite strongly. In the bottom there, this, again, like it could be somebody who you are connected to on a family level, because the tree card here on the bottom indicates ancestry, right? The family tree. With this rainbow going through the center, it also indicates health and healing. So somebody could be healing with that Bridges card. It's like you fell out with an ancestor in the past. You're trying to make amends, trying to heal the family tree, or somebody's approaching you. Just noticing the 2 7s on these 2 cards. 7s are about life path, about life journey, destiny, fate, quite divinely led as well. Again, there could be something to do with somebody who's passed over with the rainbow, an ancestor who's passed over, who perhaps is guiding you from the other side. 7 of Cups, decisions regarding health, perhaps this is what this contract is about. It's perhaps some kind of signing up to some kind of health service. 5s are about change. 7 of Swords is that sneakiness again that's kind of coming through. Somebody who's not quite, it could be you, I am picking up it could be you, Taurus, who's not quite making their intentions clear. You've got hidden motives, I think, in a situation. So it could be that you're building bridges with somebody, an ancestor, but you may also have the hope that they're going to help you out in a financial sense. Maybe this is a will, trying to get back into somebody's good books in regards to a will. I looked at the diamond card and got family jewels, which again, family jewels is a sexual reference. So I don't know what this is or why it's coming through like that. Perhaps that means something more to you. Can you tell me more about the diamond, please? Why is the diamond card here? Tell me why the diamond card is here. Oh, yeah. Be careful, because I feel like somebody is acting a bit dishonorably. The High Honor card came out in reverse. The High Honor card is a card about literally acting in high honor, being doing the right thing, doing things by the book. Again, it's a number 7. 2 and 5 is 7. Lots of 7s here, lots of 9s, lots of 7s. Perhaps that means something to you. Perhaps somebody's 79 or 97 even. Perhaps it's a significant number for you in some way. Maybe you live at number 97 or 79. Maybe it's something to do with clause 7 and 9. 7 and 9 is coming through very, very strongly for some reason. Perhaps somebody has 2 children, they're aged 7 and 9. But yeah, just be careful, because somebody's very burdened. They may be tempted to perhaps cheat the system. I feel like they're motivated by some kind of money issue here, feeling very burdened, being quite fed up. There is a temptation to do something that is dishonourable, so, or somebody around you is acting dishonourably. So do be aware of that. You do generate your own karma. I wouldn't act dishonourably. You're just going to make your situation worse for yourself. Somebody perhaps needs to hear that. Yeah, okay, imprisonment is on the bottom of the card. It's like the warning you. Don't act dishonourably. You don't want to end up in prison, especially with contracts. Some kind of legal system alert here, some kind of legal system warning for somebody. So keep acting honourably. Make sure you're on the right path regarding whatever this is. Can you tell me why this, I'm seeing it as a contract. Can you tell me why the letter is here, please? Can you tell me why the letter is here? That is quite a lot. I'm seeing expectation. I'm seeing despair. Somebody may be struggling to find a job. Distant horizons. Somebody may be wanting to travel. Can you tell me, sorry, a bit more simply, as clearly as you can, please, why that, why this letter is here? Why is the letter here, please? Okay, yeah, somebody could definitely be approaching an older man, in some regard, because this is an older man on this card here. Look, a 3 and 3. So you got 3s, 7s, and 9s here. That's breaks down to a number 6. 6s are about stability, but also about equal give and take with other people, equal fair and share. Somebody is concerned about this situation. I feel like, again, I'm getting this relationship with somebody who's kind of older, who's watching somebody who's younger. Perhaps somebody disapproves of the decisions somebody's making. See, the older energy sees the younger energy as perhaps a little bit irresponsible. They're giving me as an example, I don't know if anyone's ever played this. There's a game called Detroit Become Human, and in that there's an older male who's a painter. He's an artist. He's quite wealthy, and his son is a bit of a he likes to party. He's quite irresponsible. He kind of blows through money, keeps asking for money, keeps blowing through it. It could be somebody with a gambling addiction, for example. So I feel like this older energy is perhaps, again, it could be you. It is quite Taurian energy, but there's this older energy who's saying, I'm concerned about somebody's behaviour. I'm keeping an eye on them. They're not acting honourably. It's a burden for me. Perhaps somebody's wasting money, gambling away money. I feel like I need to do something quite formal in regards to this, with the way that this person's behaving. So I don't know, that's something for somebody. Look, official person there on the bottom. Yeah, it could be somebody contacting the authorities in a situation. Getting it's like maybe something's got out of hand. Somebody needs to call in an official person to kind of mediate. Okay, Taurus, what is this reading? Whoever you are in this situation, if this is resonating, act honourably, do the right thing. It will generate better karma for you in the long run. Yeah, just do the right thing, I think is the message here. And you'll know in your heart what the right thing is for you. Okay, tell me about why the dire here. Why is this gambling here? Again, in the reverse, community. Oh, somebody could be trying to cheat a community out of something. It's almost like, I don't know, taking money, taking charity money and spending it on something that you shouldn't. It does feel very like, yeah. Oh, that's interesting. I split the deck. A mature woman was already on the bottom, which I was going to talk about in a second because the older man is there. And when I split, the main female is there. So there may be somebody here. If you are the main female, then this is you. If you identify as female, this is you. If you identify as male or not female, then this is when you heard main female, the first person you thought of, that's this person, the main person involved, the main person you think of. Now, if this female, whether that's you or somebody else, is quite mature, quite responsible, maybe a little bit older in years, then this is the same person. Otherwise, it's you've got three people here: an older man, a mature woman, and a main female. It normally does indicate three energies. Main female can be a love interest, so you could be somebody's love interest, or somebody could have you. I don't know that you. So the main female is somebody's love interest, not usually. It could be a case of like these are parents. These are somebody's parents. Perhaps they disapprove of a relationship, or there's older people interfering somehow with a relationship, saying the video could be saying you're taking a risk, this is too risky, they're taking a gamble here, sign a prenup, you've got the cross. There's quite a few different things it could be. Obviously they're just giving me indicators here, so I don't know, whatever this is for you, but there's this something. Maybe you've had fallout with your community, whatever the community means for you. It could be, a church group, or the people you work with, or the people who you like to spend your time with, family and friends. But whatever that community card means for you, there is some kind of fallout there. Again, it's another 11, breaks down to a 2. 2 indicates partnership. Community could disagree with some kind of partnership that you're making here. Perhaps they think that you're being too hot-headed, or you think somebody else is being too hot-headed. They're doing something thinking with the passions rather than with the head. Okay. Whatever that is. I'm just going to pause and have a quick drink of orange juice. It's just orange juice, and then we'll get into it a little bit more. Right, okay. Tell me why. Perhaps somebody's had a fallout here with somebody because somebody's been seen to be not acting in high honour. Can you tell me more about the cross and high honour and broken bridge and lobster and diamond? 10 of Cups. So somebody is thinking about the happiness. Somebody's feeling very, very burdened, but they're thinking about the happiness. There could be a wedding is coming through here quite strongly for some of you. This does look like a wedding arch, right? Wedding bells, wedding arch. It looks like a couple there that's perhaps he's proposing, perhaps they've just got married. It's kind of like the lover's card, but 10 of Cups. Normally the 10 of Cups is a card where it's kind of happy families. You can see people with children running around in a field. It indicates happiness with, more like happiness with a community. This feels like somebody who's turning their back on a community because they're interested in this main female. Again, that could be you. It could be somebody that you have an interest in. It could be something that you have concerns about, somebody who's acting like this. This could indicate, while it indicates burdens, it also indicates faith, kind of responsibilities. Somebody could be wanting to perhaps get married. They want their happiness. There is this worry about this high honor card in the reverse. If it was in upright, I would say that's somebody. It's almost like somebody's got somebody pregnant and they're going to do the right thing and marry them. The right thing traditionally. That's not always the right thing, because you don't want to get locked into a relationship where it's not right for you, because you don't want to raise, in my opinion, if I think marriage, traditional families, a stable upbringing, a happy house and home is very, very important for children. But I don't think you should marry someone just because you've got them pregnant, because if you and that person don't get on and don't match, and there's no chance of making it work, and all you're going to do is fight and argue and be miserable for the rest of your life, then you're teaching your child that that's right. It's not right to teach a child that you have to. I think this is possibly the thing, right? Perhaps this is what it is for somebody. It's like you don't want to teach a child that they have to be forced to be with somebody that they don't want to be with for the rest of their life, and be miserable and fight and argue and be depressed because they're stuck in a relationship that they're not happy in. Do you want to teach a child that that's right? What advice would you give your own child? Of course, the ideal of a a traditional relationship is ideal, right? But it's also idealized. It's not right for everybody. Sometimes, you know, not being in a relationship is better, especially when there's children involved. If there's arguments, if the two adults can't get on an equal footing. You know, and I talk as somebody who, my parents split up. I don't remember them not being happy together. I was quite young. I think I was 6. But I think in hindsight that they perhaps were better off apart. They perhaps didn't match in the long term. Where I don't know. I don't know. That's something for somebody to think about there. Yeah, the diamond could very well be somebody proposing here. Perhaps choosing happiness over tradition. So tell me about on the right path, April. Again, remember, somebody's on the right path. They're saying you're on the right path with whatever you're up to. Tell me more about concern, letter, April, and arrow. Concern, letter, April, and arrow, please. What else do you have to tell me about this? Now, tell me what the concern is, please. Tell me what the concern is. Why is somebody concerned? Fighting, arguments, competition. Somebody's concerned about there being a fallout over this, scared of conflict arising from whatever this is. Yeah, this is fighting, arguments, differences of opinion. It's more physical. The five of swords to me is more about difference of opinion, difference of thoughts, conflicts of interest. The 5 of wands is more physical. It doesn't mean people are literally going to be fighting, but there's something a lot more. It's not. The wands are about passions, and swords are about thoughts. So you know, you could have a very, very grown up, mature, intellectual argument, a debate with the 5 of swords. The 5 of wands is much more people getting fired up, getting a bit riled up, wanting to say what their point of view is, wanting to be the one who's right, wanting to be the one who wins, and not really having a lot of thought behind it. So this is much more a conflict, an emotional conflict, I would say, and a conflict of action and passion. So that's what the concern is. The concern is, what is this going to lead to? Is this going to lead to aggression, arguments? Okay. Tell me why the community is in reverse, please. Why is the community in reverse? 6 of Swords in reverse. Okay. So the 6 of Swords is a card about moving on to calmer waters. It's normally a boat, somebody sailing a boat away from choppy waters, conflict, chaos, storms, tempers, towards smoother, calmer waters where things are more balanced, more tranquil. In this card, because it's a ship, a plane, what are they called, a zephyr? This is more to do with intellectually moving away from something, moving away. I see it more as like, rather than physically moving away from a situation, it's more mentally moving away from a situation. You may feel like people are full of hot air. With it being in the reverse, though, this is somebody who's not leaving a situation, where there's conflicts with the community. There's this sense again of taking taking a gamble, taking a risk. I don't know what that is for you. Can I get another card? Another reason why the 6 of Swords is here in the reverse with community, in this taking a chance, taking a gamble. Again, there's this sense of wanting to move towards happiness here, wanting the sun to come in, wanting clarity, wanting this happily ever after with somebody, and being quite stubborn about it. The 4 of Pentacles is kind of having your shield up, having your guard up, being quite stubborn. It's almost like somebody is stubbornly staying in a situation where it's like being in a situation, it's like being in that marriage, knowing that you're miserable, knowing that you can't really you know, it's not working out. You're not getting along, but it's like, no, I've made my bed. I'm going to lie in it and I'm going to make it work. And you know, this is where I'm going to be happy. But if you're not, I don't know, maybe it'll work out. Maybe it'll work out. I don't know. I'm seeing it's been very, very stubborn, very Taurian energy, actually, I have to say. So, no, this is my happiness. Digging your heels in. I know I'll be back at Echo Beach someday. Maybe a relationship that was really, really good in the beginning. And you're like, oh, you know, we can make it work again. We can make it good again. We just have to go on a holiday. We need to go back to that beach where we met. You know, it's going to be fine. Or it's something to do with taking a risk, moving away from a community that isn't working out for you, turning back on a group in order to be happy with the one. You can see that all the cards where there's multiple people are negative. You know, there's multiple people on this card. People aren't acting in higher honor in some sort of group. There's conflicts within a group here. The community is in reverse here. These are not where your happiness is with other people. The happiness comes with the two. The two cards that have two people on. The three cards actually. This one has two people on. It's like there's a sense of knowing that there's a connection here, a partnership, a love interest. So it could be that the marriage is the happy place, but everybody else is in turmoil around you. It's like you've got that one person that you can rely on who makes you happy. That one person is all you need. It doesn't matter what everybody else is up to. All the other differences of opinion, people with concerns, people who are fighting. None of that matters. All you need is love. There you go. But you know who that person is for you. Could be that you've got a choice. It does look, these are in the upright, so it does look like you know where your happiness lies and you're choosing it. I'm just worried about why that Six of Swords came out in the reverse. Could be that you're saving money. There's a sense of money issues, financial pinch, gambling, trying to save money. I'm not quite sure what that is for you. Taking a gamble, taking a financial risk, putting money aside. But these cards, this is what I would be going for. This is what I'd be interested in. I'd forget all the other stuff, especially if it's other people's mess. You don't want to, it's not your job. Like, look at that, Two of Wands again. Yeah, somebody may have to make a decision. Okay. All right, I don't know. Food for thought, right, Taurus? Take, you know, you make your own mind up in a situation. Archangel Michael. I didn't even ask for a card and Archangel Michael's there. You make your mind up in a situation. You know what's best. Use your heart to make decisions. Be compassionate. Right, okay, we've got Archangel Michael. Do you have anything else to say to Taurus? Anything else for Taurus, please? I'm going to shuffle one more time. Anything else for Taurus, please? It's funny, I was going to mention that this is one of my twin flame cards, like divine connection between two people. And I didn't say it, and then Archangel Michael came out. The scribe, somebody could do something involving words, writing, bookkeeping. But yeah, Archangel Michael is the angel spirit associated with twin flames. So, I don't know. Number 9. Let's see what Archangel Michael has for you. What advice does he want to give you today, Taurus? The Archangel Michael is a channel of divine power. He is seen here sharing his energy with 2 small children, bringing them great strength and support. And do you know what? And I'm feeling like this is if connected to this kind of dragon guardian spirit energy. I said that dragon came out 3 times, right? He is seen here sharing his energy with 2 small children, bringing them great strength and support. He is about to pick up the boy, and he can help lift your energy too. When you receive this card, know that your energy reflects Michael's amazing strength. This can be a cycle of increasing power for you, one where you feel your courage growing and you know what action to take next. Trust your convictions, your power, and your resourcefulness. Isn't that exactly what I was saying? Trust your own knowledge, Taurus, especially if you're trying to protect others, especially if there are children involved. Michael Upright heralds a time of greater courage, force, initiative, and action, so don't delay. He's right there with you, so tap into the dynamo within you and take the action that compels you. With Michael and your own power, you can move mountains and lift yourself to new heights. There you go. So, right, I would not be upset if I got Archangel Michael in my reading. Very protective energy. Akashic force. So this is like a little mantra thing, a little action you can take. Close your eyes and sense Archangel Michael's approach. Begin to feel the force of your own courage and strength grow within you, making you ready to take action with confidence and peace. Feel the power that lifts every part of you now. Now, you don't have to be follow any particular religion to engage with this energy. I don't see myself as connected to any one religion. I kind of think like if if God exists, if the universe exists, it's all one big thing, right? It's one big energy ball of whatever that divine energy is. It's one thing. So if it's one thing, it's all things. So to me everything that man creates is divine. That's just what I think. Whatever you want to call that divinity, whatever you want to scripture you want to put on it. So to me, Archangel Michael is a specific energy source, a specific guardian spirit energy. It's the name we put on that energy. To me, it's a very, very protective spirit. It's a very helpful spirit. I feel like it's one of the energies that I connected with quite early on when I started doing all this kind of stuff. When I start my reading, this is the energy I call in to guide my reading. I say my little mantra at the start. I say, Archangel Michael, can you guide my cards, guide my hands, guide my interpretation and my voice so that the best possible message can come through. At the start of this reading in particular, I completely gave over control of this reading to the Archangel Michael energy. Again, you can call me crazy. I don't know. I've got to call this energy something, right, that I'm connecting with. So that's the name that's on it. So yeah, it's funny that I really, really released today. I released this reading completely. I was like, I don't know what to expect. The stage is yours. The floor is yours. Archangel Michael. And then he's here right at the end. He's like, there you go. Boom. I've done it. Give him my messages. So yeah, thank you, Archangel Michael energy, for coming into this reading today. I hope it was helpful for you, Taurus, no matter where your kind of beliefs lie. I hope this was helpful to you. I hope you gained something from it. I hope that you, in your gut, in your heart, you know what the right thing is to do and you know what action you need to take, and trust in this, whatever this energy is around you, this guardian energy, whatever this energy is on the other side of the veil that is watching out for you, trying to bring in this opportunity, trying to be protective. It's there for you, and it's giving you the power and the strength and the authority to make the decisions that you need to make in your own life. All right, Taurus, I really hope that was helpful to you. Do take care, and I'll be back with you again soon. Bye-bye.